All right, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, your man, lowkeymatt, back at it yet again. What's up? Yeah, I got a little Nintendo rant for you guys today. Oh boy, these are always so fun to make because when Nintendo pulls the bullshit card, I'll always love to go into them, and they just pulled the bullshit card yet again today. So I have to talk about it with you guys, talk about how much I hate this, and talk about why I think Nintendo games always seem to be emulated so much. So yeah, let's get into it. So if you're not aware, today, October 15th, 2021, when I'm recording this video, there was a big Animal Crossing Direct that happened. I haven't played Animal Crossing in a minute, so I didn't watch it. But they announced a big new expansion for the game. They add a lot of new features, like you can run a resort on your island now, I think. There's new island options, new customization options, new villagers coming in. A lot of GameCube villagers are coming back. And it's about, I think it was around $24. You know, the expansion of itself, that's not bad. You know, that's cool. And you know, the pricing, a little bit on the price set, but that's just how Nintendo generally goes. But also, if you want to rewind about a month, Nintendo also announced in the last major Nintendo Direct that they're also adding N64 and Sega Genesis Online emulation alongside SNES and NES. But they weren't really clear about the rollout of that thing, and they were going to announce that at a later date. Well, here's that later date, and oh boy, it's a clusterfuck. Well, not really like a clusterfuck, it's just weird what they're doing with it, and kind of scummy. So here's how it's going to work now. They have added a new pricing option for the Nintendo Switch Online, and it's called Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack. And what you get with that is N64 and Genesis ROMs and stuff, and also the Animal Crossing New Horizons expansion pack in it. Usually Switch Online costs about $20 a year. Well, it's now $50 a year with this one, bud. And also with the family option, it's $80 a year now. Oh, and here's the other kicker as well. There is no option to not include the Animal Crossing expansion pack. You have to get it in order to even access N64 and Genesis emulation on there. And hey, if you play Animal Crossing, that may be not a big deal to you. But for people who don't and just want to play N64 and Genesis emulation, they are pretty much getting a $30 charge to get access to ROMs that you can download off the internet for free. And also, I guess the other thing is, if you ever cancel your subscription, you also lose access to the Animal Crossing stuff too, and you have to lose all that data and the stuff you did with it. I don't know if that's confirmed, but that's what it's kind of sounding like. I don't know. You just get to lose access to that. And what? Make it $30 and to have it tied to something that is even more expensive in order to just get more money out of people? It's just fucking bullshit. If I ever get the chance, I want to ask Nintendo one simple question. Just one question. And I want them to give me their honest to God answer to that question. Why are ROMs and emulators of old Nintendo games so popular? Why are they so popular? What's the reason? And again, I want them to give me their honest answer, because quite clearly, I don't think they know what the answer is. It's staring them right in their face. And 99% of at least hardcore Nintendo fans know the answer. There's actually two. One, their lack of preservation and availability of these games. You know, they preserve their hardcore classics like Mario World, original Mario Brothers, 64, all that good shit. They preserve that stuff like a hawk. But, you know, there's some older, obscure stuff that they don't bring forward, and the only way you can play that is through emulation, and also third-party stuff. I know that's kind of out of their control, but that stuff needs to be preserved, too, in some way. And two, when they do bring that stuff forward, they charge the fuck out of you for it. They scam you, essentially. This is one of the biggest examples of them scamming you for ROMs that I've ever seen. They're literally putting something in there that doesn't even relate to it, just so they can charge you more money. I know the other excuse is going to be about like, oh my goodness, so many people own Animal Crossing. It's one of the best-selling games of all time. Sure, but not everyone owns it. And hey, maybe not everyone plays Animal Crossing anymore, and they don't want that. They just want the Nintendo 64 thing and the Sega Genesis thing. And, well, you stuck with it, son. Give us $50. There is an infamous quote from Gabe Newell, just about as infamous as the Miyamoto delayed games quote, but it says that piracy is not a pricing problem, it's a service problem. It's both in this case, actually. At $50 from the original $20, come on. And two, they won't let you do stuff that you could do on emulation, like mods and change screen resolutions. Everything has to be under their control because they control everything. And everything that goes outside of their little bubble, they don't like that. Pricing sucks. Service sucks. Combine that together. Not a lot of people want this. And of course, it's only a limited amount of Nintendo 64 games as well. Not everyone there. They'll add some more in the future, but like, goddamn. And you know, usually when I complain about this stuff, I still end up buying it. You know, like with 3D All-Stars, I complained about the time limitation on that, and I ended up buying it anyways. And you know, I pay for Switch Online, regular Switch Online too. So I'm part of that problem too, I guess. This is something that I will not be buying. No thank you. This is not something for me. And I'm also not encouraging the piracy of actively sold Nintendo games. Like, don't pirate Metroid Dread. Don't be like Kotaku. Don't do that. But, you know, if it's like 20, 25, 30 years old and they don't have a good job preserving it, then go ahead, because that's the only way you can do it. But for me, personally, this is not something I want. This is a scam in my opinion, and I will not be participating in it. You can get this if you want. If you want all three of these things, then go right ahead. Sure. But in my honest opinion, this is not for me. In my opinion, if you're playing Animal Crossing, just buy the expansion pack by itself. You'll get to keep it. And you don't have to worry about all that pricing bullshit with Nintendo Switch Online. There you go. So that's all I wanted to discuss in this video. Kind of wanted to break from the memes for a little bit. So tell me down in the comments below what you think about all this. Or what's your opinion on this? Do you think this is a scam? Are you alright with this? What is your opinion on Nintendo's emulation stuff? Tell me down in the comments below your opinion. Also, make sure to subscribe, like this video, follow me on Twitter, join the Discord server, turn on notifications. Really awesome if you did. This has been Matt, and I will see you guys in the next video, whenever that's going to be. So yeah, bye!